Hi everyone, my name is Mona. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this video, I'm excited to share with you Judy Garland and LIZA Minnelli's favorite perfume. And this information I'm going to share with you is coming to you straight from LIZA Minnelli's mouth. I had the privilege to meet her in 2008 in an intimate setting, and that's how I found out this information. Um, so I'd like to share with you a little story before I tell you the fragrances. In 2008, I was working in this department store slash pharmacy by the name of Zittermers. It's still around. It's a magical store on 76 in Madison here in New York City, so the Upper East Side. When I was working there, I met so many legendary um, celebrities from the past, like Lauren Bacall, Joan Collins, um, Lionel Richie, like Julie Andrews. I mean, the biggest names would come in there. Also, younger celebrities. I met Britney Spears as well. Um, but on this hot summer Sunday, it was really quiet and it was very slow. There was no one in Zittermers. And I worked in the cosmetics department, and we sold every top of the line cosmetic brand, from Chanel to Shiseido to Lancome. Everything they sell in the store. And we also, of course, sold fragrances. Now, this woman comes walking in who looked like LIZA Minnelli, very much like her, and I thought it was her for a second, but she was like done up, like makeup, hair, everything was fully on 100% in this woman, and I thought she was like a LIZA look-alike. And this woman just comes in, walks up and down, walks back out, and a minute later she comes walking back in, and who's behind her? The real LIZA Minnelli, but with not a stitch of makeup on, walking her dog, wearing very casual clothes, and like her hair didn't even look combed or brushed. And of course I'm like, oh my God, that's LIZA. I always, treat people like people, whether they're famous or not. I'm never starstruck. I've never been starstruck by any celebrity except for LIZA Minnelli. And it's not so much that I'm a huge LIZA fan. It's this energy she had. I mean, she came in and she looked at me and she was like, "Hi." And I was like, "Hi, how can I help you?" And she said, "I'm looking for such and such a lipstick." And I said, "Which brand? What do you like?" And she said, "Clinique." Now, mind you, Joan Collins would buy Clinique. Jackie O would come in and purchase Clinique. I think Clinique was really big in the 70s, so a lot of celebrities from that time really favored Clinique then and still use it. So I found the lipstick that she wanted, and then I said to her, "Would you like a lip liner to go with that?" And she said, "You really think so?" Like, she was so innocent and sweet and just childlike. And we were like two kids, like, looking for a lip liner to match and just having fun. And when she was really close in, like on the counter, she was really close to me as I was like showing her colors. I said to her, "Can you tell me what perfume your mother favored?" And she said, "The one that I remember is Je Reviens, which is this fragrance right here. Je Reviens was created in 1932, and it's a magical violet hyacinth floral. It's dreamy, it's angelic, But here she said, the one I remember, her wearing was Je Vivienne. She said, but I like to wear, and I didn't even ask her what she'd like to wear, but she said, I love to wear Obsession by Calvin Klein. She said, everyone seems to think it's very clean and soapy on me. And I was like, oh, what, really? And she's like, yeah. And I was just so starstruck by this woman because I was looking into her eyes and she was looking into my eyes, and she has like really dark ebony eyes like I do. And I just felt the connection with her. And I was like, wow, Judy Garland is your mother. Like, you came out of Judy Garland's vagina. I mean, it was just so magical. That's the best word I can explain for that experience. It was a magical moment, and I'm so happy I found out that her mother favored Je Vivienne, that she least remembered. I'm sure Judy wore other fragrances as well, and LIZA too, but this is the one that she mentioned. And if you want, I can read you the notes. It's a 1932 release by the House of Worth, and the top notes are aldehydes, orange blossom, violet, and bergamot. The heart notes are clove, hyacinth, jasmine, rose, ylang ylang, orris, and lilac. And at the base we have vetiver, tonka, tulu, amber, musk, sandalwood, and moss. Je Vivienne's has been in my collection ever since. This is the more modern formulation. You could still purchase the vintage and the modern on eBay. This fragrance has a very ambergris scent to it because it actually contains silver ambergris, which is very, very expensive and not used anymore today in perfumery. So if you want to smell like Judy, I highly recommend you try Je Vivienne. And of course, for all the LIZA Minnelli fans out there, I'm sure most people know Obsession. It's an ambery, woody, cinnamon, a little green, oriental fragrance. It's exotic, it's sensual, and I remember this for many, many years, and this has also been in my collection now for about a couple years. This is Vintage Obsession, which I heard the civet is the actual civet in the vintage as opposed to synthetic civet. So I prefer the real McCoy. So you can find this on eBay as well. So that's my story for you about LIZA Minnelli and Judy Garland and their favorite fragrance. With that, I like to close. If this is your first time on my channel, feel free to subscribe, ask me any other questions in the comments, and check out any other video I have on other legendary stars and legendary perfumes that they actually wore. So thank you again, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.